Good afternoon. My name is Dave Abels. I'm the president and CEO of the DART Network. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about 2020 and then a little bit about things that are going to be happening to the DART Network in 2021. 2020 was a year like no other. We were faced with a global pandemic creating health and economic uncertainty. Our nation's pain was further intensified by racial equality and social justice tensions. And then the year culminated with a presidential election that resulted in a transfer of power. Those three items themselves are enough to break the morale and performance of even the strongest of businesses and individuals. However, I'm proud to say they were not enough to break the spirit of the DART Network team, nor the team's drive to overcome adversity in our pursuit to become best in class. I'm even more proud of the fact we did this in a healthy and safe manner right here on our home field. We are a prime example of how to successfully perform as a critical and essential business during even the toughest of times. How do we improve during such tough times? We painted a clear and concise picture of our targets and the results hitting those targets would achieve. Next, we broke them down by process owners, with everyone from our executives to our frontline individual contributors understanding what their role in the game plan's execution was. And then we trained and we practiced over and over, performing and perfecting our critical roles every day with our KPIs being posted to measure our progress. The DART Network team spirit prevailed. Our targets were proven to be right. Our game plan was proven to be sound. And you, our valued team members, executed without fail. Together we won. And we did it in the most trying times. One of the things that I'm most excited about, that we are most excited about, is a new informational series that's going to be coming out every single week, and it's going to be called The Weekly Chat with Pat. Pat Wortham is our safety coordinator here at the DART Network. He's been with the organization how many years, Pat?
2 years now.
2 years?
Before that, driving. Got a little over 10 years driving with DART.
Okay, so 12 years total with the organization, 2 years in the office.
Yep.
Ultimately, what Pat's going to do is he's going to have a weekly informational series. He's going to be talking about good things that are happening at the DART Network, as well as doing some interviews with individual contributors and our drivers and contractors. And we've got all kinds of great things coming up in the next year.
I'm really excited about this, Dave. I know we got some big stuff coming up. We touched on what happened last year. I know you've got a couple big announcements to what we're doing this year.
Yep.
First, I know you've got an announcement with trucks. You want to tell us about it today?
Yeah, so what we've got coming in is we have got about 50% of our Freightliner, 50% Kenworth. Paul Pettit, our vice president of maintenance, and I had a very good relationship with Peterbilt, and we quite frankly like the product. So we've got brand new 2022 Peterbilts that'll be coming in. They come in, I think, starting the second week of March. Those will be outfitted with the Cummins motor, automatic transmissions, disc brakes, and I think what I'm most proud of is that the driver amenities inside. So they'll each have a desk which can be used as your dining table. They'll have built-in refrigerators. And I think it's just going to be a much, much better fit for our teams and for our solo drivers.
It's something that excites me as well. I mean, as a driver, yet you live in that truck. I mean, and you use your bed for everything. And it's nice to have that. You want to get off that bunk to eat. Nobody wants to sit there and you're holding your, trying to eat when you can have an actual table with your chair while you watch the TV and eat.
One of the things I want to stress too, reach out to your highway sales lease representative soon if you'd like to get into one of those 2022s. We've got very attractive pricing, much like what we did on the 20s, 19s, and 18s. So ideally, those contractors or company drivers that are in older trucks that want to move into a newer truck are going to be able to do that. They're going to be able to do it at a competitive price that'll make your business more successful. We also bought extended warranties on those, and there's all kinds of bells and whistles that I don't have in front of me, but you're really going to like them. There's a red, and then there's a black. Obviously, sticking with the DART branding, I think you're going to be very, very happy. And again, the first trucks will start coming in March 8th, and then we'll have another batch that'll come in that probably May, June area, depending on how fast we go through the first 100. Love an opportunity to talk to you about it. You can reach out to Pat. Reach out to your fleet manager or, like I said, your lease representative, and let's talk about getting you into one of those.
Exciting times to be a driver at DART right now. I know I'm looking forward to this new series we're going to be doing to be able to give our drivers these updates, weekly updates of what's happening with DART in the industry. looking to get feedback from our drivers that I can bring back to you.
Yep.
And, hey, this is what our drivers are asking about, so we can address them. Now, I do believe you have another announcement, maybe with fuel.
Yeah, so one of the things we're doing too is we're going to partner with Love's Fuel Stops. The Love Fuel Stop pricing will come into the Optimizer probably in the next week or so. We're going to do a full out launch. What we'll do there is every one of the DART drivers and contractors will be able to earn 8 points per gallon. So you put 100 gallons on, you got $8 worth of Love's points that'll go into your account. Obviously, that's a great thing. Putting on 200 gallons of fuel, you got $16. You got a great meal. Love's also gives out free coffee and free soda to each time you make a fuel purchase, and free showers as well. We've also partnered with their Speedco shop network. We've got discount pricing for our contractors. Obviously, the company drivers will go through us, but it'll be a discounted price to us as well. So the discount will apply for the contractors. You can talk to your maintenance rep or Paul Pettit or Breakdown about that, but it'll be a direct pass through to you. The folks at Love's are really excited about this. I'm really excited about it. Let's do a great job. Let's get in there. Let's push gallons their way, and we'll save money. At the same time, you're going to be earning 8 times the points. I think that's really significant.
That's a huge thing right there for a driver. I mean, that's big. So again, I'm looking forward to getting these updates out there to drivers. I'm looking forward to getting feedback from your drivers. I set up a fancy email for drivers to get a hold of me, weeklychatwithpat@gmail.com. Send me your message. We'll respond to them. If it's something that we can talk about, we'll bring it up. All right, everybody, stay tuned for more updates, because this is where you're going to get them. Stay tuned for these weekly chats with Pat. I look forward to talking and working with all of you throughout the next year here.
Yeah, I can't wait to be back on, Pat. Thank you very much.